Hey, guys, listen, welcome into the building. As you come in, y'all know what to do, okay? Y'all gotta hit that like button so y'all can get your ticket for this train ride tonight, guys. And I mean it. I don't care if we mid-sentence, okay? Tonight is an express train ride because I'm behind, okay? I'm behind on some stuff that I need to do. So thank you guys for getting your ticket. Don't forget, hit that like excuse me, like button. And let me say this. A couple of things I want to say. One, we have dedicated along with Naughty Love, Roy's World, and Curves to Mondays, at the very least, Mondays, okay? We have dedicated Mondays to Shanquilla Robinson. For those that don't know, Shanquilla on October the 28th, she went to Cabo, Mexico with people that she thought were friends, okay? And the very next day, she did, it's just, every time I think about it, it tears away at my soul. Okay, she didn't even get to be there more than 24 hours almost because someone took her life, or maybe a couple people were responsible for taking her life. So at the very least, we are dedicating Mondays to her. I did write today to the Star Ledger. So all of you know I live in Jersey, okay, and our local paper is the Star Ledger. And even though nobody really kind of reads the physical paper that much anymore, there are some people that read the paper online. So at least when I wrote to the Star Ledger, I got back the standard reply. I was happy for that, right? Yes, today is her birthday. I thought it was yesterday, but yes, today is her birthday. And this week, because I didn't get an opportunity yet, this week I will definitely be releasing some pink and white blues in the name of Shanquilla. So we got to keep her name alive because I just feel like it's out of sight, out of mind. I feel like we're being bamboozled. I feel like they're not working as hard on this case as they need to work. And I really feel like, all of the tourists, you need to stop going to Cabo, Mexico. That's what we need to do in 2.2 seconds. And then maybe they get up off their behind and find out what happened to Shanquilla and bring people to justice. It just ticks me off every time I think about it. But yes, rest in heaven, Shanquilla. Yeah, happy heavenly birthday, Shanquilla. It is one of the saddest stories that I heard in a long time. Maybe trending topics because and Royer covered this today on his show. Don't forget, check out his channel, guys. That 6-year-old. How does a 6-year-old take somebody's life? Whew. Well, anyway, I mean, not, oh, forgive me, not take someone's life, but try to take someone's life pretty much. Okay, let me correct my wording there. So, guys, but tonight, you know what we here to do. You know why we boarding this train? We boarding this train because the Real Housewives of Potomac came on last night, and we about to break this thing down and get into it. Now, I got some people that had their ticket early and they about to get on this train. Oh, and you know what? Let me bring, hey, Bria.
Hey.
Listen, I forgot to tell you guys this. Okay, listen, Giselle and Robyn are on tour with Reasonably Shady. Okay, the Grand Dame is on tour with her friends and Grand Dame and friends or whatever. Well, guess what? Diva in Roy's World, we about to do a YouTube tour. Hey, okay, we about to do a YouTube tour. It actually started in only 10 people. Because listen, it's 10 weeks, okay? That's 10 weeks out of our life. Only 10 people can get on this tour, okay? We only having 10 friends, and I want to say already 4 slots are filled up. We was on Roy's World last Saturday. Go check out the video. Special guest was Dr. Heavenly from Married to Medicine. We will be going back to Roy's World toward the end of the tour, okay? But we're stopping by Naughty Love, okay? We're stopping by 9/11. We're going to promote it ahead of time so y'all know. Okay, the tour is going over to 9/11 Movement. I'm trying to tell you, okay? Curves is not here today, but we are stopping by Curves, okay? And if y'all watch Speak with Your Girl Marcella, we're also going over there. So we're going on tour. If you have a YouTube friend, we don't care if you just started, you got 1 subscriber or 2. You can get on this tour. You got to email us. We don't care how many you have, don't have, about to have, whatever. We're on tour, and we got, if I'm doing the math right, Bria, because me and math don't really get along, okay? I
We're
think
gonna
we
have to
got
find us a mathematician because I don't do too well either. So
I think if we got 4 slots already taken, we got 6 slots left. Am I doing the math right?
That
We
is
got 6
correct.
slots left. So email me if you want to be a part of this tour, and we will be stopping by your channel, okay? But we do have a requirement, okay? The whole theme is love, laughter, inspiration. Inspiration, love, laughter. However you want to do it, that's what the show got to be about. And we're going on tour. Hey, all right now, let's pull these people into the building. Hey, E.
Hey Diva, hey everyone, hey Maria, hey Nadi.
Hey
All
E,
right now.
Monday.
Hey, Robyn. Robyn, oh, I didn't bring, how about I bring her up? How about I pull in the train? Let the doors open.
Hey, I'm
Listen,
Robin.
hi Miss E. I'm thinking I want to get me my monthly pass because I had to wait online to get mine today, my ticket. So let's talk about that moving forward, please.
Screaming.
Hey, look who done arrived. Look who got a ticket. Oh, now. Woo! Hey, Smoke.
What's up,
Hey
Smoke?
y'all.
Hey.
Woo, the train's shaking already. We got stranger danger in the building. All right. Hey, Juanita.
Hey guys,
Hey,
Hey.
hey.
how y'all doing?
Good.
Okay,
How are
listen,
you?
guys. This train is about to pull out the building. And like I said, y'all know why we here. It's the Real Housewives of Potomac, and we about to break this thing down. Okay. So they call it Sisterhood of Traveling Beasts. Okay. There's always some mess going on over there at the Real Housewives of Potomac. Yes, we're here.
I'm sorry, before you get too far, I just wanted to take this one little second to personally thank everybody who came over on Saturday morning with me and Diva, who took the time out of your morning. I know we had some rough turbulence in the beginning, but we got the flight going and we had an awesome time. I had a great time. So to everyone who liked, who commented, who subscribed, I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you to each and every one of you. And Diva, I want to say a personal thank you to you. You already know what I'm thanking you for, but publicly, I just want to say thank you in front of everybody. So
Oh,
let's get on this
let's just
trip.
pull
We
the
going
train out.
around to the YouTubes, okay?
All right. Okay, listen, guys. You know, Ray been in a lot of scenes lately. Okay, Ray trying to get his coins because every time Karen got a scene, Ray, you know, he there. He got something smart to say. He got a little slick mouth, Ray. Okay, Ray slick with the mouth. So you know, Karen talking to Ray, letting him know that we about to go to Mexico, celebrate, you know, Ashley's birthday. I'm helping her plan this shindig. You know, she said, you know, Wendy's gonna travel with us. Okay, she said Wendy is going to travel with us because you know Wendy's having a little issues with some of the peeps. Okay, so on that note, they're going to bring Wendy with them. So that's what she was talking to Ray about. Okay, and so then we had a phone call in the car with Giselle and Robyn. You know they messy. It is what it is with those two. They just straight up messy. So you know, on a serious note, Giselle talked about her biopsy, right? She had to have a biopsy. She may have to get her uterus removed, and that's a serious situation. And they've been monitoring her for 3 years. But you know, they said Karen's live show was confusing. They said it was weird, too many people, and they said it was barely you know, about Karen. Now we don't disagree. We gotta call a thing a thing. They messy, but what they said is correct, okay? And then she said, you know, they didn't. They said that she could have invited Charrisse. Now let's be clear. Let's be clear. If you can't stand me, don't like me, beefing with me, trying to tell my business, whether it is my business or it's a fake business, okay, about me seeing me with some blue eyes or something like that. I ain't got no love for you either. I don't want you in my event, in my building where I'm going to be at. So, no, you will not get an invite. Matter of fact, yes, everybody will get an invite instead of you. And then Charrisse was being real messy because she put in the group chat, she was feeling some type of way that she didn't get invited to the event. She put in the group chat, you know, just Karen and Mia dancing, and you know, some things being exposed. Okay, so we'll stop there for really quickly and just discuss that particular scene. And Juanita, I'm gonna start with you.
Okay, I think it was real messy. Charrisse just need to get on off the picture.
You said, wait, you said, yeah, how confusing is Charrisse to expect anything from Karen and then say they were never friends? That part right there, Miss Wilson. Okay, that part right there.
And she's just trying to get some. She's trying to get her some limelight, and she just need to go because she's not bringing anything to the show.
That part, okay,
And
that part.
And I'm tired of waiting. I want to go ahead and find out what it is that she claims she know on Karen. Whatever it is, spit it out, girlfriend.
You know what though? Something's telling me she's not going to say it. If she does say it, that is the ultimate low. But you never know with Karen. You never know with Karen. I mean, not Karen. You never know with Charrisse, because you know Charrisse want back in. Charrisse wants this Potomac paycheck.
Mm-hmm.
So
very desperate.
She real desperate. Smoke, what do you think about, the whole opening scene? Ray, Shady Ray, I like to call him. Giselle and Robyn talking about Karen's show and Charrisse not being invited.
Shady Ray. I'm here for Ray. He's giving me Greg Leaks 2.0. So
yes.
he can definitely do it. Like he's not that involved. He kind of just says what he needs to say, and then he just goes in the corner, looks at his stocks, and puts his feet up and drinks his coffee. Now for the green-eyed devil demons, Giselle, Gizzard Neck, Brian, and Robyn linebacker Dixon. I'm just over these heifers at this point. Excuse my French, because it's just like, damn, like y'all really have nothing going on with your life. Y'all, the embezzlement hats ain't selling. Clearly nobody wants them. Giselle, nobody wants Giselle, not even a man of God. So I mean, what can we expect with the way she acts?
Now ride easy, Smoke. I don't know. We don't know. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. You talk about Pastor Jamal Bryant?
If the head of the church don't even want you, what man would? I'm just saying. So with that, and granted, I caught up with Potomac today. I was confused by Karen's show, but that's just Karen's brand. Karen's not gonna give you everything, and it's not always gonna make sense. She's just gonna put something together and then try to make it work. But I was like, her idea was a lot better. At least her venue had food. At least her venue was sold out. There was no empty spaces, and they didn't have to comp friends. And everyone had to pay to see the Grand Dame and friends. So if we really want to get funky about it, I'll be reasonably shady with that. Even though Karen's event was as confusing, she definitely did a lot better than Giselle and Robyn and their $10,000 combined, making a profit of $4,000. Get out of here with that mess.
E, what do you think about the opening scene? Ray, Charrisse not being invited, and Robyn and Giselle talking about Karen's event.
Well, Charrisse wasn't invited because Charrisse is not important. So let's move forward. The thing about Giselle, the thing about Karen having food at her show and this, that, and the third, yes, it was a grand dame affair, but like I said last week, there were hot wings and ranch. I expected something else other than chicken tenders and a side salad. Come on, Karen, I need you to step up the game. Listen, bring out your champagne glasses. Where is the caviar? Give me something. You can't be the grand dame and you're serving food that should be at reasonably shady. As far as Giselle and this diagnosis, I wouldn't wish that on any woman. So, but at the same time, I can't even have sympathy for you because whoever is Giselle's producer, they don't ride for Giselle like they ride for Candace. Because that scene was supposed to make the viewer, that was supposed to humanize you. That was supposed to make you human. But I can't even feel bad for you because right before you tell us something sad, you ride the wave of that and go straight into being your typical messy self. So it's not like I'm saying, that's good for you. It's still a sad thing. Right. But if she's not worried about it and she's living her life and being messy and that didn't shake her up to do better, then who am I to feel bad? I say have at it, let God work.
But this is also the same one who said to Mia, cancer or no cancer. So it's hard to find sympathy for someone who would do that to someone who possibly might be sick with a life-threatening disease.
Come on, Smoke.
Oh, okay. Listen, guys, I did hear this. Some of Tamara Tattles is was a YouTuber. I heard this from a couple of people. I have not confirmed it myself, but I've been hearing this like all day. If this is so, may she sleep in peace. And I believe she was young, right? Somebody told me she was pretty young. She was, yeah.
Wait, who happened? Wait, she died?
That's what they're saying.
No.
Giselle?
No, Tamara Tattles.
Who's that?
She was like big when the Portia storyline with her and Simon, like she had all the tea about what was happening. No, oh no.
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
Oh, Tisa Tattles.
No.
That's Tisa Tattles. Tamara's the one she comes up with those funny nicknames for people.
Oh, thank you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for the confusion, y'all. I got confused.
Yeah. It's Tamara Tattles. But I did Destiny, thanks for putting that in the chat. Yes, may she rest in peace. I did not personally confirm that this is true, but I want to say that Kempire made a post. Pretty much I think it was Kempire. Somebody else big made a post and said that this was so. Let me just look at my phone real quick. But yeah, that's heartbreaking. But I didn't know her well. Black Panther said it's true, unfortunately. Okay, thank you.
I just pulled it up.
Yeah, they said her Facebook site has acknowledged her death. Wow, what happened? Do they say?
They don't.
Yeah.
Talk about her blogging career.
Yeah, but yeah, Kempire actually put a post up. So yes. Yes, it was Kempire. Thank you. Yeah. Lipstick Alley also posted about Tamara. Unknown at this time. Very sad. I don't know how old she was, but may she sleep in peace. Huh?
I think she had a very young voice for sure. She
didn't show her face.
Oh, that's the one that did the emoji.
Yes.
Oh, and she talked like this.
It's a little like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. She has that.
I don't know. Hey Trent, how are you? Hey. So, but let me say this with that being said. Again, that's why we're doing this like little YouTube tour. I don't want to call it little, but you understand what I'm trying to say. That's why we're doing this tour, because it's really about, and to everyone out there, we joke a lot and we have a ton of fun over here. At least I feel like we do. I want people to understand that don't take it personal. We're just literally having fun, and y'all could come back and poke at us and be like, no, y'all got it wrong. Y'all didn't see the scene right. But sometimes I think it leads into an actual attack of the person. And I just want everybody to relax, breathe it out. We're all just stating our opinion. And I like to say, as a lot of times people say life is short. I like to say life is precious. Enjoy every single moment.
Yes.
Love, laugh, and inspire. And that's what we're trying to do. Okay. Yes. Above all, above all is love. It's love.
But also, Diva, can I just say one thing real quick? I'll be like, if someone decides to come for me, beware, beloved. Tread carefully.
Ooh. I'm so dead. I would definitely say, if you did not see Saturday's live, like, go back and watch it seriously. Like, it was some real jewels and pearls dropped on Saturday. And just, I'll say this to what you said, Diva. Just be mindful that anything that you say, just say it in love. A lot of times it's not what we say, it's how
we say it.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it, Roya.
Yeah.
And then a lot of times the things that you say, you can't take it back. That hurts somebody's feelings.
Oh no! Once you release the words, it's a done deal. It's a wrap.
Well, I just want Ashley and her friends to know that before they start filming stuff, because when you make me say these things about you, it's hard for me to take it back. Because, like you said, once they're out there, like the way that Ashley and her friends film. But we'll get to it.
We'll get to it. But you know what? At the end of the day, literally, there's a lot of stuff I hear. I never bring in the side rumors. I always recap based upon what we saw with our own eyes on the show. Now, maybe I got some words wrong and I missed a couple words they said or whatever, and maybe it's leaning towards my favor the way I wanted to see it. But hey, I saw it. Okay, I saw it. So with that being said, Tamara Tattles, rest in peace. My condolences to her family. I did not know her, but you know, still, it's part of the YouTube family. So may she sleep in peace. Robyn, this whole
Yeah.
scene, Shady Ray Ray, okay?
Yeah.
Charrisse was not invited to the event. She feels some kind of way. Charrisse is all up in her feelings, okay? And then, you know, Robyn and Gizelle, you know, having their car moment, so to speak. What's up?
Well, I like Shady Ray Ray. I'm on record saying that, so I enjoy him tremendously. Charrisse bothers me, mostly because I have no appreciation for her. I don't see any value to her being a part of the show. And I will say that Giselle and Robyn pretty much suck because they think that I think they think they're hooking and doing their friend Charrisse a solid by getting her to do their dirty work, but they're not doing anything but helping to push her along we really don't care about you and you're failing at the mission. On Giselle's discussion as relates to the fibroids, I don't believe her. And when I say I don't believe her, I believe that she may have fibroids. I don't believe them to be as serious as she says because of how she reported it. We know that Black women especially are, I'm gonna call it victims because I was one. And you know, after 50 years old, that's when you have the greater diagnoses. But what I didn't get when she said that she was having a biopsy, that is not how fibroids are determined. It is through ultrasound and you know, imaging. They're not taking samples. You can do it through ultrasound, a whole lot of different imaging. And also, I don't know, for whatever reason, my gut told me that in as much as she may have fibroids, she doesn't strike me based on just her physicality that they're so severe that she would need a hysterectomy. And I'm not a doctor, but typically you have the protrusion of your
stomach,
your belly. Look, you know, it's because the way she described it, so that's missing. And it is now 2023. I know this was in 2022. And I think she gives me the impression that she gets her well care. And the doctor can find your fibroids on palpation. And there are other techniques that are not as severe as a hysterectomy.
But Robyn, hold on one second. I don't want to go down the road and do like she did to
Okay,
me
listen,
and
I don't
accusing
believe her.
her.
I think that she was making up a story because she didn't tell her story about how her doctor reported it the way that it seemed like she reported. I think that she didn't study the material enough. How's that?
All right, yeah, I don't want to go down that road. You know, and she did say that she was under surveillance for 3 years. And I personally don't see how if she would be foolish to fake this after she done accuse Mia of faking a medical story. Not saying it's not possible. I'm not saying it's not possible. But it would be a bit much. It would be too much. But I really don't want to go down that particular road with her.
I'm sorry, you asked, I answered. You didn't go down the road, I did.
All right, okay.
Diva, you're giving too much grace to the WHORE from Hampton University, as Karen.
Well, you know what though? Here's the thing. Listen. Here's the thing. Honestly, when it comes to diagnosing people, there's several ways.
Yeah.
And then she already said that she's been under surveillance for 3 years. And when you are a female and they want to take out your female parts, it's a rough decision to make. Okay, you don't just roll over the bed, even if you got a fibroid that every now and then bothers you. You be like, okay, wait a minute, hold on. Wait, you want to take out? And like she said, you don't know what your life is going to be like without those parts. So I just don't want to go down that road. It is what it is. She said what she said. She didn't get into detail. But sometimes they do need to get a biopsy to determine, okay, is this more than a fibroid? But we're not gonna go there. We're gonna leave that. Let it be what it is. Okay. So okay, Emmanuel, I see you got the Grand Dame as your your picture there. What's up?
Well, first of all, hey everybody, how are y'all?
Hi, Manuel.
Um,
Hey,
Hey, hey.
Manuel.
So, okay, I want to see a spin-off with Karen and Ray. They could
Okay.
call it Karen and Ray taking Maryland or something like that. But I would love to see both of them in a spin-off. That would be so funny.
Okay.
Okay, and then moving on. Well, I
Uh-huh.
found it really interesting to see Giselle open up about something so personal because she doesn't really have a storyline. So I like
Right.
seeing the more personal side of her. But it didn't take long for her to go back to her shady self, and I
Leaving me
find it.
shady.
Yep, I find it really rich that the women who thought it was okay to exclude Wendy from Family Day think it's so bad that Karen didn't
Oh,
invite Charrisse. Like, really?
Come with the receipts, Emmanuel.
And then,
you know what?
um,
I forgot about that. Come on, Emmanuel.
Mhm.
and then,
Tell the story.
you know what was like, making me crazy that she had her phone in her hand. Doesn't she have Bluetooth on the car?
No, probably not with the
Well,
model
that
Range
was
Rover she has.
problematic too. Thank you, Emmanuel. That was problematic. It triggered me. It triggered me. You
Yep.
driving with your phone in your hand like this. Now, how you in this expensive car and you don't have Bluetooth? That's a problem. Okay.
Exactly.
But Bluetooth mic on mic, it may not sound right running through the camera mic, so it
Oh, that's
may
true.
Oh,
be
maybe.
off.
Okay. Yeah,
So
yeah.
So we
Or
gonna have an accident? She need to pull over and talk.
Diva, they probably do it how they do in the movies. Her car was probably just rigged to like another truck, and they were driving, and she was pretending like she was
Screaming.
driving down the
Now they
highway.
ain't got Potomac ain't got money like that. Potomac ain't got money like that. She was driving, and I was concerned. Emmanuel, thank you for that. And you are correct. Wendy couldn't go to Family Day, and nobody was concerned. But they all
Right.
concerned how Charrisse, because you just want Charrisse to be there so she can drag down the Grand Dame. Emmanuel, that's what I'm talking about. Come with the receipt. Yes. Okay. Go ahead. Are you finished?
Yeah, that was it for this scene.
Thank you, Nadi.
Hey, everybody on the panel.
Hey.
So Giselle, like for like a half of second, I had
Yeah.
a little bit of empathy for her. I too suffered with fibroids, but then when she turned around and threw, I'm telling you, she does. Her and Karen do not like each other. They just tolerate each other. That's how I feel. Because every opportunity she
Wait, Nadi, hold on one second. I'm gonna let you finish. Monique, don't do that. She said Giselle didn't know how to hook up the Bluetooth.
Yes, Monique King. Come for her neck. Say that. Say that.
exactly.
Diva, the train is officially off the rails. We are on parched land right now with no more tracks.
Okay, go. Yes, we are. Go ahead, Nadi. I'm sorry. I had to show that. Okay. That explains it all. Y'all making me choke. Okay. Go ahead, Nadi.
She's an evil monster. I mean, it's just like it's hard for me to feel bad for her when you constantly doing stuff to cross people. Only person she won't cross is Robyn, but Robyn need to be careful because the person that you plot with, they eventually gonna turn on you or whatever. That's why Robyn need to find. Well, she probably allegedly quit in the show, but I just don't like Giselle. I don't like her mannerism. I don't like the way she throw people under the bus. I do not like the way they're trying to push Charrisse on us. It's just like, Charrisse, who? Get out of here. Charrisse, who? Like, you dragged all season. Just say what you want to say already. Because Karen ready for you. That's all.
That part. That part.
Karen ready for you.
Right. If you got the kahunas, come out and say it. Don't let the Grand Dame punk you. That's what you came here for, right? You want to be full time. Say what you gotta say and mean it. I'm sorry, Robyn, go ahead.
I just said she ain't got anything. I don't believe she has anything to say. And if she does, I don't think that she has the guts to say it.
She needs to own it, as Reynolds said.
I think she's living. With the storyline. She's living her own teaser. See how long she can keep people on the hook to see what she has to say.
I believe you. Royer, what do you have to say about those two scenes?
For sake of time, y'all already know how I feel about Gizelle. So, and it looks like that the Grand Dame and her husband have been taking classes from Nene and her husband. Somebody been watching the old seasons of Real Housewives and been taking some lessons because it's giving Nene and Greg all the way. And I love it.
Yes, you know what it is. It is, but Ray a little shadier. Ray shady. He throwing a little bit of shade every now and then. He's like, "Oh, you and the ladies going to Mexico? Oh, okay."
He gives a little Patricia every now and then, but
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
A little Ramon.
Well, Roy, that's because he knows most of these ladies' financials and they can't afford a Mexico trip on their own.
Oh my God. Okay, so listen, Robyn, Juan, in the Carter and Corey. Let me tell you something. Carter and Corey are everything. I love the kids. Okay, I honestly love the kids. But you know what? They said they was 40 days out from this wedding. Well, we all know July came and passed, and there was no I do's. Okay, I don't think this thing is ever going to happen. I wonder what they did with the suits. Did they pay the man? Did he finish making them?
They made nope.
What's going on? The kids want to have this shindig in Jamaica. They don't want to leave the state. But Robyn ain't leaving the state because she know that as soon as it's over, she gonna go back and file that paperwork right in the court and get an annulment and not tell none of us. Roy, here, I'm gonna start with you. What did you think about Robyn, Juan, and the kids?
I think for the sake of this scene to talk about something important, because this was just not important.
Agreed.
Yeah, men don't do that. He's saying Ray has a Jerry curl. Not that.
He got that soul glow.
We all know that Robyn and Juan are not getting married. Why are we even gonna sit here and waste our time talking about this?
Exactly.
Well, it was a fake suit fitting, just like it was a fake ring, just like it's the fake hair that we're going to talk about later. The love is fake, the prenup is fake, everything is fake. Let's move forward.
And
Listen,
Diva,
hashtag fake. Hashtag fake. Thank you for the super chat. Giselle is the show. We got it twisted. Let me sit up and read this. And she took me out this episode when she asked if Charrisse laid one of Karen's boyfriends. Trent,
a liar, though. You said always making up stuff.
Yeah, Trent, if the Grand Dame leaves the Real Housewives of Potomac, the ratings are going to tank, okay? There is no Real Housewives of Potomac, Trent, but thank you for the super chat, without the Grand Dame, okay? Giselle and Robyn, they were a pair. They couldn't even do that show better than the Grand Dame, okay? And it was two brains put together, and it still didn't equal one. Now let's
Dumb
stop.
and Dumber.
Okay, let's stop. But I love you, Trent. Thank you for being here. Who else was to speak on that
thing? A half of a brain and a half of a brain equal a whole.
Well, that part right there, and they still couldn't do it better than the Grand Dame.
Diva, here's the thing that you asked what they're going to do with those suits that they were fit in.
Yeah.
They're probably going to get the deposit back because they got to start raising money for Juan's GoFundMe for his legal fund.
Yeah,
that's well, that's
no wedding, no more, Smokey. Good point. Yeah.
Well, that's problematic, isn't it? Juan can't win. He married Robyn. She took them in the gutter by losing all the money when he was in the NBA. He got benched. They starved for a little bit. They made a comeback somewhat, and now she wants him to sign a prenup. Okay, she playing him out like Candy. Robyn is doing, but just a little in a little lighter shade than Candy. But Robyn is doing a Candy to Juan. Okay, the same thing that happened to Todd. That's what Robyn trying to do to Juan.
She cheated on him with his friend as well, the one that they lost the money with.
And Candy didn't lose Todd's money. Candy is the breadwinner, and it's just like what I told you in Voyeur before I came on. Men go after a challenge. So he probably ain't never had no woman dog him out the way Robyn's gonna dog him out, because Robyn's gonna dog him out like a man, and that's just facts.
But you know what though? Robyn just got her little kahunas because she's making money. Before that, we did not see this Robyn that we're seeing now, like at all. Okay, Robyn is acting brand new. She's shading her husband on TV, saying he don't make more money than me. I'm the one with the money. Sign this prenup. I just want to get it straight. Okay, she's pulling a Candy on him. She's acting like Candy. Like listen, this house, I got this house. I got this furniture. And by the way, the house is everything from everything that I'm seeing. She did the thing with her house. I want to see more of it, but so far it looks like she did the darn thing with that house. So I don't know, the Chesapeake Bay or wherever, it seems like this wedding is never going to happen. Let's talk Mia and G. Very interesting scene, okay? See, here's the problem. When you want to see a couple is supposed to be a couple, that means 1, 2, okay? It does not mean 1, 2, 3. And so when you start letting other people in your relationship, that's when problems happen, okay? So here's the thing. Jacqueline, she feels entitled, okay? And the reason why Jacqueline feels entitled is because you brought her in, Mia. So you can't just toss it to the side now. You brought her in. Y'all share the same. How is the nanny your sister, Jacqueline, but Mia's running things? That's because Mia's paying the bill. Come on, Jacqueline. Jacqueline came up here broke. Yeah, Robyn is full of it. That is why that bell blew away. Yeah, listen, that bell blown away was epic.
I was waiting for you to get to the scene, Diva. I was trying to keep the train on the track.
That was a humbling moment for her because the whole world saw like this wedding, the universe, any deity has ordained that this wedding ain't happening, not today, not tomorrow, not Easter Sunday,
ever.
not Christmas Eve, not on Resurrection Day, none of that.
Not in 40 days, not in 40 days, not in 40 nights, okay? Robyn's wedding will be at Neverland. It was a whole hot mess, okay? So it's just like, so with me and G, Mia pretty much said, you know, Jacqueline is out of control, okay? Her kids eat here, I feed them, I watch them, they're always here. Yo, Mia is the type of friend that you just don't want to have. I will be friendless. I will be friendless. But you know what though, Jacqueline, now we ain't gonna give her the innocent card just yet. She a little messy too, because your family took her in when y'all was younger. Now you act like Mia owes you for life. Okay, maybe y'all had a little threesome, but now that was that day, Jacqueline. Don't be trying to claim my husband as your own because we played around in the room a couple of times. You ain't gonna do that, Jacqueline. Now you done got a car out of us. Okay. Now, if anything, see, Mia messed up too, because I would have took her to the used car lot. Okay, the best.
And got a hoopty.
That part right there. That part right there. You and them kids get around how y'all get around.
Got a chitty chitty bang bang.
Yeah, you and your kids get around how you get around, but you ain't getting no Porsche out of my man. Now, we ain't doing that, okay? You gonna calm down. Because that's why she sat on that couch and she was like, G, you love me, G. Yeah, because that is love. When you opening up the checkbook, G, acting like you Big Papa, and you paying for a Porsche. Come on, G. Y'all both messed up, you and Mia, okay? Y'all got the kids are probably confused too. They don't know if Mia kids is their friends, their play cousins, or their brother and sister for real. Y'all messed up, Mia and G. Y'all need to clean this up. And you know, Jacqueline needed the cry angle, okay? Because she could not stop crying. That part, Bria. That part. Okay. I did not sleep with your husband. Now you did something, girl. Okay?
I would never do that to you.
Not without your consent. Not without your consent.
That part, Juanita. That part, okay? That part right there. I would never do that to you. Now you just sold yourself to the devil. No, y'all sold yourself to the devil when y'all sleeping together and me and G supposed to be married. That's not of the Bible. That is not marriage. So y'all been sold yourself to the devil. All of y'all. Go ahead, Bria.
This is the perfect example of signing up for something and not realizing what you're signing up for.
Woo!
You know, these people get on these shows and don't realize that you are exposing your real everyday life. And you cannot expect that your so-called secrets are not going to fall out, especially when y'all not on one accord. Now, you know, Mia and Jacqueline were doing well, but you know where they messed up? They messed up when we got down to MIA. And just like what? Mia showed who she really was. And like I've been telling y'all about them tables, y'all gonna learn and listen to what I said. What them tables be doing, people?
Turn.
Thank you. The tables is turning. And as Candace pointed out today, was it Candace? No, it was Wendy. How can you have a problem? You didn't have a problem with me. You didn't have a problem with Karen. You didn't have a problem with Ash. You have had a problem with literally everybody on the cast. So at what point do we do what, Diva? Look at the man in the who? Mirror.
Well, that's
Okay.
rich. That's rich coming from Wendy, because let Karen and Ashley tell it. Wendy's the most hated girl in the group, so she would have that to say about Mia. But the thing is, people have gotten into it with Mia, but they still want her around. The thing is, when people get into it with Wendy, they don't want her around. So Wendy is too soon for her. She needs to keep her mouth shut.
But do they
Who wants
really
Mia
want Wendy?
around?
Do they really want Mia around? Because the last I
Ain't nobody
checked
want
in this
Mia.
episode, Giselle and Robyn yet again set Mia up for failure.
They
And
want her
now
around to
it
make a
was go
fool
up
of
on the
her.
docket and go at it with her best friend, and y'all sat back and did nothing about it. So yet again,
No, but they still find her more pleasant to be around than
when
No,
it's time to
Wendy.
she's
fight
a
a battle,
pawn.
when it's time
But
Mia's
to
a
they
fight a
still
pawn.
finding
battle,
someone
yes.
more. They have use. They have more use for Mia than they do for Wendy.
Because they can use
I
her, of
don't know about
course.
that.
She don't have no brain. She uses not anybody's brain, but everybody else's. She does what everybody else tells her to do.
Well, no,
That's
but she
what
doesn't do what everybody tells her to do, because when everyone told her to apologize, she stood 10 toes down. She says, I don't care. I'm not apologizing. That's it. I said what I said. So Mia's not as gullible as we like to make her out to be. She stands in her feelings. And when she puts her foot down, she means it. She's going along to get along. And she's playing the reality TV show game because she feels this is what she has to do in order to stay on the show. The thing is that they've already tried to ice Wendy out. They don't want to use her as a pawn. They don't want to laugh with her. They don't want to hear her jokes. They don't want to see her clothes. They don't want to see her family. She's not even invited on family day.
Well, you know
I
what?
mean, we saw
Here's
the
the
family
thing.
day and what they were
Here's the thing,
doing.
though. They all of these shows knock somebody down one by one. And I will say this. Right now, they have Giselle and Robyn have a lot of people on their list. But for sure, Wendy is at the top of the list. They want to knock her down. Why? Because Wendy actually has a family. Wendy actually has a husband. Wendy actually has a kid. Wendy actually has a little bit more, or maybe you want to say a lot more, going
a
on
lot
for her
more.
in her real life than they do. And they attack marriages. Listen, I'm not a Monique fan, but they did it to Monique. Okay. So I do believe that all of these reality shows, they come in agreement with how low they will go. Because they know they got to get some stuff so that some stuff can happen, so that the show can keep going. But I wholeheartedly believe that they come in agreement in a little text and say, guess what? Don't talk about this, don't talk about that, don't talk about that. But what happens is when somebody breaks the code, all bets are off. That's why Candace was like, what is his name? Eric. That's why Candace was sitting there. She was cool with the scene. She was cool because she thinking it's just gonna be the average little scene. And then when she heard the shenanigans, the BS, the nonsense, that's when she said, yo, where's Eric? Well, okay, come on, Roy.
Look at Brienne.
But we're not about to do this right here. Now they're gonna go low. I play the game with them. But when you come for my husband, that's when you took your ultimate low. And not for nothing, Gizelle, not for 1 minute do I believe that you dated Mr. from back whenever. He don't even look like your type. And
Somebody
not for nothing,
grandpa. That was somebody grandpa.
that part right there. And not for nothing, she claims she wants him to have big body parts. You know, you can't tell by looks, but he didn't look like
With the way Giselle dance and how stiff she moved. Are you kidding me? I like to see Giselle ride the bulls in the
But you know, her
that place.
description just sound the
She'll
exact
fall off that
description
bull
of
the
any
first
hoe
try.
out here. Somebody with a big dick and that can make you laugh. So I mean, it fits the perfect description. So
that part right
do that fast head spin again about the big.
Okay, he didn't look like the type, but I could be wrong. You never know. Okay, he was pretty tall, whatever. Okay,
looked
then
like
you
her
gonna see
dad.
that Mia got
If
tired
he
of
had a
Jackie
big
in
one, he didn't know how to use it.
Oh my goodness. Listen, Mia got tired of Jackie in Miami. Mia didn't want help Jackie kids because she wanted Jackie to miss that Mexico trip. You know what? That's a theory. That's a
just like
theory.
Mia. No, that's how she do. That's how she
Oh,
acted.
you know what?
I like how she was talking about her behind her back with the girls on the Miami trip. Then you turn around and sleep with me. Remember the shower scene?
Yeah.
That they just paid for everybody, and then we come back. Now you want me to pay for your babysitter so you can go to Mexico and backbite me again?
Well, you know what? Y'all dropped some jewels right there. I do believe that theory. Thanks for the super chat.
Well, I
She didn't
am
want.
here on behalf of Mia.
We
Yes,
got
thank you,
Sebastian in the
Sebastian.
building. Here we go, Roy.
What
I'm
the
trying
heck?
to tell you. Here we go.
Diva,
Sebastian,
the
on
train is officially off the track. It's about
Okay,
off
to go
everybody,
the
go
track.
ahead and
down.
Off the
buckle
track
up.
already. Yes.
The
Go
the
ahead.
the, the
Go ahead,
airbags are
Sebastian.
being put in place just in case the train crashes. Okay.
How is everybody?
It's gonna crash. It's
How
Save
gonna
is
yourself.
crash.
Remember, put your mask on first. Save
Save
Put
yourself.
your
yourself.
mask on first. Sebastian, what are you going to say on behalf of Mia?
I am here on behalf of Mia. I hope everyone is having a good day, a
Okay.
very good day.
Yeah.
Last night's episode showed Mia to be a great person.
Oh.
Yes.
The lies.
She never said anything that we all weren't thinking. All she said was keep your legs close to married men, which is the quote of Nene Leaks, even though Mia didn't follow it. Well, Nene didn't either, because that's how she got Greg. She
And her
said what we all wanted to say. Jacqueline, I like her, but she does get on Mia's nerves, and she must acknowledge that Mia can't be the one paying a nanny, your sister, to watch her children and
Mhm.
yours as well.
Mm.
No, I'm very sober, Chris. I'm very
You
sober.
sure? You sure,
I'm very
Sebastian?
sober. I'm very sober.
I agree with
What is
Sebastian,
cracking? Y'all got to help me out. What is cracking y'all up?
but I agree with
About
Sebastian.
Sebastian drunk again.
Sebastian drinking that gin and juice. That's what he's doing.
I'm very sober. I don't drink alcohol.
Sebastian is right. Jacqueline, Mia did not say anything about Jacqueline sleeping with her husband. Jacqueline told on herself. She started that fight at that table. And whatever happened on that plane, clearly Mia bested Jacqueline because she came off looking for trouble. She
Come
would
on,
not back down.
come on.
And,
Yes, E.
Jacqueline,
and when-
okay, Jacqueline was hurt. She was having clothing malfunction. The little pad on her boob was slipping out underneath. She was a whole hot mess, okay? A whole hot mess. And at the end of the day, listen, Jacqueline, they both was throwing jabs at each other, and Jacqueline did throw jabs because she said, because when Mia said Jacqueline said it takes a village, that was a direct jab at Mia. That was a direct jab at Mia. But what I'm saying is, though, how do you come out your face knowing your kids is at somebody else's house? And knowing you ain't got the money to pay for the babysitter, even though it is your sister, G probably getting it in with the sister. Okay, no, come on.
Diva, don't say that.
Diva.
She has a YouTube channel. Diva, don't
Diva,
say that.
not with the babysitter.
Airbags have officially been deployed. The airbags have officially been deployed.
Now you know it's bad when Diva says something like that. Diva, you supposed to be better than us. When we go low, you supposed to go high.
I'm just saying, listen, the sister over there with the kids in G, okay? This whole thing is a hot mess. It's too many things involved. Why is Jacqueline's sister the nanny?
She
Well, the
has
real
a channel,
question should be,
Diva.
why is Mia so upset with Jacqueline? I mean, like y'all said, y'all share men together, you share draws, you share deodorant, you shared everything. So if this is what y'all used to doing anyways, what's the big issue? I don't understand.
You're
To
forgetting
me, it just
something.
sounds
You're
like
forgetting
yet again,
something.
Don't
Mia
forget pap
being
smears.
selfish, Mia trying to show off, Mia trying to put Jacqueline in her place.
You're forgetting
no, girl,
something,
you need to get
Royer.
in your place and learn how to be a wife and stop trying to have somebody take care of your husband while you out here doing whatever you doing.
You're forgetting something, Royer. They don't just share that only. As much as I liked Mia last episode, we also have to acknowledge that they share bodily fluids together as well.
Yeah, they do. And you taking up for Mia. First, Mia talked out of both sides of her mouth. First of all, you didn't want to let me deodorant, but the next day you in the shower with me. Come on, Mia, stop.
Well, first of all, she didn't want to give her any deodorant because Jacqueline is very volatile. She has a past and a history of this. Mia said Jacqueline tried to attack her with a brick. Are we forgetting that? Mia is the victim. Mia is Jacqueline's victim. Jacqueline has been bullying Mia since They were yay high. We have to have a heart when it comes to
No,
Exactly.
What we have to understand
Mia
is,
is the child
do we
type.
really want to believe that Mia was the brains in 11th grade and Jacqueline was copying off of her homework? Let's not do that.
Clearly, I could
Let's
believe
not do
that.
possible.
that.
Jacqueline
Let's
got.
not lie.
I could believe that
We
because
better off
Mia
saying
Let's not
Jacqueline
got.
lie.
homework.
I could
Well,
believe
if that's
that.
the case, Sebastian, then a real person who's that intelligent wouldn't be kicked out of their own position, locked out of their own business and checking account, and be living in quote unquote allegedly
We all
North
have
Carolina instead of Potomac, Maryland, where their job is. Let's
we
get
But
all have
into
Mia,
it.
but Mia is smart enough to have a babysitter for her kids. Jacqueline doesn't know where her kids are going to be from this day to that one. She can't even call the child's father.
bring it, E.
Neither can Mia
I think
because
that
her
she
child wasn't on this show last season, was he?
Be
Well,
partner.
he was
Okay,
with
so
G.
so so hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. We got to get into this really quickly. You know, the fight happened on First Class. I mean, how dreadful, right? How dreadful.
The first
Y'all,
class of
y'all on
Frontier.
the First Class fight cutting a fool. Okay, if I was part of that group, I would have took all my belongings and asked the stewardess, "Can I go back there to with coach? Put me in coach, because I don't even
Listen,
want to be associated with these fools." Who
wouldn't
cut
he
up in
say
First
we supposed to
Class?
be wearing our Versace and our Gucci and our pearls
Oh,
and our
Givenchy.
gear?
That part.
Louis
That part.
Vuitton.
Okay. So yes. So that was a whole hot mess. So they came off the plane, and Jacqueline was highly emotional. Okay. She was highly emotional. She was all in her feelings. She couldn't stop crying. And Mia sat there, stone face, stone face. Candace went over to her and said, "Girl, this your friend of 30 years. Go over there and talk to her." She said, "I ain't talking to her." And Jacqueline lost her stuff. Okay. She couldn't stop crying. Even when the Charmin was out there, trying to cleanse them all, she was still over in the corner crying. And then nobody hugged Jacqueline. What was that about? Jacqueline didn't get no hugs after the Charmin said hug everybody.
Yeah,
I don't know
no.
why they
Yeah,
got a
she got a
Charmin. They
few.
needed a whole brujo. They needed a whole
No,
brujo.
she
Well,
did,
this
Diva.
A
Candace
whole.
and Candace
Wendy?
and Wendy, the two people that she was defending against Mia, were the ones like consoling her after she got aired out by her own best friend.
Mhm.
She
Yeah,
didn't get
Candace.
air out. She aired
Jacqueline should
herself
have
out.
never came on the trip. She was not wanted. Mia
She
didn't want her, so she brought that
That's
on
right.
herself. She should have just stayed with her
exactly.
kids.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But Jacqueline, I mean, Mia kind of played up. She played her before they left. She played her knowing that, she wanted to she needed her for a scene. She needed her for a check. She needed her for a moment. So she played off. She's like, "Yeah, your kids always come over here. Bring the kids over. Your sister got them right up in my house." But she said her kids eating her food, living in her house. Mia is messy. Don't do that to the kids,
And
Mia.
that's
Don't do
my
That's
the
messed
kids
up.
question,
that.
Diva. At
Yeah,
what
Yes,
point do
she's
we
mean.
put some responsibility on what Mia has done? Because
Absolutely.
Mia has done a lot this season, and I hear a lot of people giving Mia excuses all
No,
season.
y'all better
What
quiet about
is
Mia, because Mia has defended y'all girl Candace with
That's
all
right.
these accusations
You
about
better
her
take that
man
bass out of your
tucking.
voice when you
No,
talking to us. What's wrong with
Exactly,
you?
because
y'all
Mia
I
better
know you better
and
take
she
the
has
bass
to
out
be
your voice,
messy.
Sebastian, when you talking to us on this panel like you done lost your mind.
y'all better calm
Bass in
down
his
on
Yeah,
Mia,
voice.
you
because
better
she has
take it down
defended.
a notch. You
She
better
has
take it
defended.
down a
All
notch when
right,
you
come on,
talking
wait,
to
wait,
me.
Nene
Sebastian,
and Kim? Nene and Kim. Nene and Kim. Calm down. Calm down, Nene and Kim.
Y'all
Look,
got
just like Candy.
kids.
Hey, Diva, remember when they was on the bus arguing and Candy was like, wait,
That was so funny.
Sebastian, go ahead, Sebastian. Say what you gotta say.
Y'all better calm down about dragging Mia the way y'all want to drag her. She has defended y'all girl Candace and everything in this whole situation, Chris fiasco.
She's still a liar,
She
Sebastian.
has,
I don't care what you think. She's
well,
still
you know,
a
Look,
liar.
you know
Sebastian
what?
took
She is a
that bass
liar, but
out of his voice too, didn't
she
he?
is making sure that something that could destroy a man's career is not going to be pushed out like that. Y'all better calm down on Mia.
That's
This is a
not
big
true
We're not
one.
because
destroying her
she
marriage.
went along with the rumors that they was trying to say about Candace's husband
Chris.
at the beginning of the season.
She
She
shut
was
them
going
down
along
though.
with
She
it.
shut them down with what's it called? She shut them down with
Sesame Street.
Cookie
After she went
Monster.
along with it in the
Actually,
beginning.
Well,
I'm gonna
without
say this.
well, she
Sesame
came
Street.
around. she came around, which is more than we can say for Giselle and Robyn. So
Exactly.
we have to
know
have a
that they
heart.
trash and they accepted their trash. We waiting on Mia to accept her trash and
Well,
Mia has
she apologized, and Candace accepted the apology. Candace said they're good. So why are we trying to tear these two black women down? Have a heart,
Exactly.
Danielle.
Exactly.
Heal. It's time to
Wait,
heal the
what two?
community.
Wait, what two
Well,
black women
I know
are we
where
tearing down?
hold on, guys.
What about
Hold on,
Wendy?
guys. We got to get to this scene. You know, Wendy, Ashley, and Karen, they flew in together because they was kind of the hosts, right? And so Karen and Ashley had to bring Wendy with them because Wendy wasn't welcome with the other crew because the other crew is messy. So Wendy had to go with them, right? And so when Wendy, you know, she getting her drink on. Girl, they just took the stone out of your left kidney. Chill, boo, chill. You shouldn't be
Listen.
drinking. Drink some water. But you know what? Whatever. Go ahead, Wendy, right? So they said they're going to do some cultural things. They had gift bags for everybody. Let's give it up. Let's give it up. Because Ashley did try and she had some gift bags for everybody. Now, I don't know what happened with Charrisse gift bag, but it is what it is, okay? And listen, that giving, come on, Karen know how to do what she do. And that's why people, you're not going to take the Grand Dame title away from her. She know how to do what she do. She got that bell for Robyn. And Robyn, for a minute, even thought herself that she was going to get married. Okay, she thought it was hope. She was hopeful. She was hopeful. She's like, "Oh my God, this is so cute." Then she walked on the balcony, and the universe answered her questions. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I just think the truth was revealed.
The universe said no
way.
way.
The universe said no way. That thing flew off the balcony and it went far, far, far away. Okay, she didn't even see it. She didn't even see it.
She didn't even feel it, Diva.
She was so sad. She said,
Royale.
Maybe this is a sign.
Hey, Royale, a wedding with no bride and groom. How dreadful.
Yeah, that part. Wait, listen. She even said maybe this is a sign. And child, listen, you know, we talk about what we see. We talk about what we see. When the wind was a blowing, okay, her hairstylist gets a big fat F, okay? A big fat F. When the wind was a blowing, you saw all the black tracks. The track was about to leave her too. The track was like,
Y'all are not gonna disrespect the black.
Well, Diva, can I say this? When
Yeah.
that veil flew off her head, all I could just think of was swing low, sweet chariot.
Mama go.
Listen, they said the universe talked to us and the universe has spoken. And you see that when it was supposed to be in July, July has come and gone. Robyn, come on, what's up with you? Even Corey and Carter want to know what's going on. Okay.
No, Corey and Carter said, "Is this real?" They said that.
They did say that. Yeah. They're adorable, love the kids, right? So Giselle bought, Robyn bought Giselle a flashlight, and she bought, Giselle a flashlight because she said, "Hey, if G is over there giving out Porsches, take your flashlight and take your chances, okay?" Now, who put it in chat there? Would you get a flashlight and take your chances and go over there and see if you can get a Porsche from G? Listen, nothing against G, but I'll walk first. I will walk on the highway. Okay?
Get Chef Kev in here with those drinks. Get Chef Kev in here with those drinks from last week.
Wait, but Diva, can I also respond to this now? Toria, you trying to Karen being messy, but who was messy first when Karen was going through her financial issues and her parents being sick and showing up in disguises with a pizza with her friends? It was Giselle, it was Ashley, and who else? And Robyn. And Robyn was the one who was delivering the pizza to the front door. So no.
Exactly. No. Tugger said, God said, don't play with me. Don't play. Don't play. Just in case you unclear, Robyn, he made sure that they flew off. It flew far, far away. When she looked down, she didn't even see it. How did that thing go away that fast? It was gone.
What can you say? It was gone in the wind, fabulous. Okay.
No, Diva, you know what it actually did? You know when Doctor Strange, when he does that thing with a portal, it looked like someone did it from afar and then it just yanked it from her head.
That part.
Listen, was it not very confusing? Now, in the beginning, Karen said the only reason that Charrisse was coming was because Ashley wanted her to come. But then how did Ashley forget to bring a gift for Charrisse on the trip if you wanted Charrisse to come on the trip?
That was that part right there, right? So nobody wants to whoever said Sebastian point, nobody wants Charrisse around. Charrisse can go. Okay. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna let you in. The grand dame, she does what a grand dame does. Okay, this is another point to the grand dame. Are y'all taking notes? She made sure that Ashley had a birthday cake. Now, could have been some wings and some chips and dips or something else in the room. It was just the
Watermelon.
cake and some drinks. But hey, she had a cake and they sung happy birthday. And Ashley was beside herself. Okay, and poor Ashley, she don't know what she's going to do without Michael, okay? So that's why I predict that this divorce will never ever happen, okay? Because she wants to stay by Michael hip forever, okay? So there will never be a divorce. Me and Jacqueline, they just have a toxic, toxic, toxic relationship. And Mia got pissed when Jacqueline said that Mia needs she needs a man to touch her. And that's when Mia broke loose on her.
Oh
Okay.
yes, went
He said,
off.
you want to go there, boo? You want to go there? You want to go there? Close your legs to marry men. And Jacqueline lost her stuff. And that's how you know that Jacqueline be in the streets. Jacqueline, I like you. I like you. So don't get it twisted. But Jacqueline, that's how we knew you be in the streets, opening your legs to marry men. Because as soon as she said that, you lost it and said she sold her soul to the devil. Okay. You didn't say it was a lie. You didn't say it was a lie. You said she sold her soul to the devil. She went all the way low, okay? And Wendy talked about, how Mia is just grimy to everybody, and now she's grimy to her friend that has a 30-year relationship. Grandon was pissed and she said that Charrisse, is a has-been leprechaun, okay, looking for a pot of gold.
And friendships and food.
Baby,
And champagne
the
added
Reeds
too.
was on point last night.
Karen won, even though she was in that Power Rangers villain outfit.
That outfit sucked. That outfit sucked. But you know who looked really, really nice? I love Candace's outfit. I love Robyn
Yes, with
outfit.
the pink hair. Yes.
I like
Yeah,
these.
yeah, and I did love Robyn looked nice. I mean Mia, that orange looked good on her. I will say this. Mia comes through when it's time for the dinners and stuff. She dresses. Jacqueline G didn't give her a budget for clothing, so it is what it is. We gotta accept Jacqueline.
I mean, just
Jacqueline,
accept
but
when
no,
you the
You're
side
right.
piece.
You are
Play
not
your
right.
position.
y'all are forgetting that Jacqueline it's other men that take care of her. It's G who has to get her put a down payment on a Porsche for her, and Mia. It's Mia who has to have a nanny that take care of her children, aka her sister. Um, Mia has to get her razors to shave her underarms. It's always someone got to take care of Jacqueline. This is why I have an issue with Jacqueline on this TV screen. This is called The Real Housewives. And if you know that you're not a housewife and you can't provide for
But
yourself,
she is Sebastian. G is her house husband. Okay, G got her back.
And
Genius
you-
not a
Jacqueline only
housewife,
doing what
Sebastian.
Mia has taught her to do. Mia ain't nothing but a dressed up housewife from the streets. She literally took her husband from another woman.
well, we
And
do
as
know
she has
Mia
said, she
is one
had
of the.
a real rough life down in Miami and she lived that life. So she's only doing what she has been taught to do all these years. I mean,
Yeah,
come
she
on.
learned from Nene and she learned from Portia. So
Exactly.
if she's acting like y'all babes, you can't give it up for Nene and then tear Mia down for doing the same
How
thing.
is she learning from Portia when she's older than Portia, E?
Portia was
You
sleeping with
can, you
married
can,
men
you
before.
can learn. You can learn from somebody younger than you. But let me just throw this in there. Giselle, she calling it a geriatric fight. Well, Giselle,
See, this is why Robyn said what she said earlier. It's
The
stuff like
outsider,
that.
that was funny.
you're in that bucket, Giselle. That's what I'm saying, right? You're in that bucket, Giselle. And listen, that fight, just like the fight between Mia and Jacqueline, there's more to the story. Because all Mia said was close your legs and marry men. And Jacqueline lost and said, I didn't sleep with your husband. Hold on, girl. I had to watch it 3 times. No way did she say you were sleeping with her husband. So you told on yourself. And so did the Grand Dame. And you know I love the Grand Dame, right? But the Grand Dame told on herself too. Because where did Charrisse say anything about your mother? You know that you played Charrisse out. When Charrisse's family died, you sent the text. You was like, girl,
Okay.
my condolences. Sleep in peace to your father,
What was
mother,
she
whoever
supposed to
else,
do?
right? And
What was
then,
she supposed to
but
do?
but Charrisse was the bigger person when the Grand Dame went through the same thing. Okay, went through the same thing.
Have a good
Charrisse
night,
put on her
Toria.
black suit. She combed her hair, threw a wig on, whatever she do, and she went over there and showed her support. Okay, and she might have chipped in and gave some flowers too. I don't know, but go
But
ahead.
Diva, here's the thing. If
Yeah.
I don't fool la la with you, I don't fool la la with you. Granted, yes, you came to my mother's funeral. That's greatly appreciated. And when your father passed, I sent a text. I don't understand why you expecting friendship from me when you had the nerve to get on national TV with that dress on that reunion and say that I was having an affair on my husband. So you really think I'm a Sid for you just because you happen to come to my mother's funeral? And the reason why Karen said don't mention my mother is I believe that at that time they weren't even speaking at that point. So her reaching out to come to her mother's funeral was kind of just going to be like her window to be back on the show.
Exactly.
I personally believe that's what Karen was saying. Do not speak of my mother, period. And that's why she got excited and got up and almost crossed the table and power slam Charrisse and her champagne arms.
They telling you that part, Smoke. Okay. And listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm tired of Charrisse. I'm gonna let you speak, Ray. I'm sorry. I'm tired of Charrisse ordering champagne everywhere she go, and she don't even have this champagne room anymore. Like, stop. Go ahead, Ray.
No, but remember, she trying to promote her champagne lounge. Remember her and Peter were talking. That's her whole goal, but nobody cares, Charrisse. Nobody cares. I don't need to.
And Nadi, she does not have the money. If you can't get clothes for a 2-day trip in Mexico, a one-day trip in Miami.
Diva, she been wearing the same wig every episode.
Those TJ Maxx clothes.
Yeah, and the eyelashes falling off. Yeah, shit. Come on, Nubia. Champagne dreams. That's what we gonna call Charrisse.
I have advice. I have a little advice for Charrisse. She needs to let the champagne. It's bloating her. It's really bloating.
It really is blowing her
see
up.
It just on her cheeks. Like it's horrible.
It's
Charrisse.
all up in her upper body.
Stop,
Charrisse.
She's looking like a Teletubby.
But listen, I really think Karen was even nice to Charrisse on this trip, and Charrisse just doesn't know when enough is enough.
Exactly.
Even when Ashley forgot a bag for her, you know what Karen did? At first, she cracked the joke about it, but then she turned around and said, "Do you have a little small bottle of champagne?" She was
yes, she did. Yes, she did.
She sure was. And then Charrisse came down to that dinner because I'm gonna tell you what happened. Giselle, Robyn, and Mia had a meeting before coming down to that dinner because if you notice, Giselle came first. Then Robyn trickled in. Then Mia trickled in, or Charrisse trickled in. Then Mia trickled in behind them. So they had a little meeting behind the scenes before they came. Because as they were on the bus, Giselle said we was gonna deal with you and Karen not being friends because she's sick of it. First of all, who gets sick of somebody else's beef?
Exactly. That part. But then the Grand Dame told Giselle she calm down.
Yeah.
In the Grand Dame
and I just feel like who does something to expect something in return? So you reached out and came to my mother's funeral, hoping and expecting that if something happened to you, that I would do the same. Like, no, you got exactly what you deserve. Don't be doing stuff expecting something in return. If you do something, doing that out of the kindness of your heart because you truly in love and care about me.
Not for
and it just goes to know even more that she will do anything to get back where she wants to be so she can have that, so-called fame and celebrity. Girl,
that's what triggered.
You had your time, you had your season, and you had your portion. Let it go.
Charrisse keeps forgetting, as Karen had to remind her last night. You were not talked about for 5 years. 5 years. You were not talked about. No one cared about you, Charrisse. No one. Not even your husband. And that's why he let you out in the cold dry like that.
I think she's expecting way too much from Karen. Like, just accept that you're not friends. Like, you blew her marriage up on national TV. Like, I wouldn't want to fool with you either.
She exposed their tax things too. Remember, like this just the reunion right before the new season came when Washington Post dropped it. She's like, I know you're broke. You're broke. You're broke. And the new season started, and then everything came up on the Washington Post.
Yeah. But not only that, Diva, I think to go back to your earlier point that you were making about like, or what we were saying, like, well, why didn't she just say? Because if she gets back on this show, Charrisse knows that we're gonna see everything about, and then she's gonna basically be a prey with Giselle and Robyn. They would turn on her, so she needs someone that's not a particular ally, but that will at least step in when she feels outnumbered. So that's why she's not really blowing up Karen's spot like that, because she needs her.
Mm. She wants her really to forgive her. But you know what though? The lowest you can go is when you mess with somebody's marriage. And so, Karen, she was, she got over the fact that they talked about the tax situation. All right, she let that go. But literally, when you start saying somebody is cheating, you taking that thing to a whole nother level. And especially remember, we had a season where Ray probably believed that those rumors were true. Because they was in counseling, and he said he couldn't say I love the Grand Dame. Okay, he didn't even want to say that he loved her. She went up to the room crying because Ray was playing games. Okay, so
that is a classic example of hurt people, and because she was miserable in her marriage and her husband did not want her, she tried to tear down somebody else's, and for that, it's just like Charrisse, get her off the show.
So I got some questions. We're going to go around because we about to pull this train into the last stop, and everybody going to just answer simply with a yes, no, short answer. So Juanita, is this wedding happening with Juan and Robyn?
A wedding, as I said before, a wedding without a bride and a groom. How dreadful. It ain't going to happen.
Sebastian, is Ron and Robyn going to walk down the aisle?
I don't know. I really don't know. I feel like we just got to give it five more years and we'll see.
You said 5 more years.
Give it 5 more years.
So, Smoke, is Ron and Robyn going to walk down the aisle?
In one of the rare instances of iconic moments from Sheree Whitfield, hail to the nah, to the nah, nah.
Oh, so weak.
Is Ron and Robyn gonna walk down the aisle?
Wait, who?
Juan.
You said Ron and Juan.
I said
she had it right. She had it right.
That's so messy.
Ron and Robyn. Are they walking down the aisle?
Well, they're going to walk to the courthouse. I don't know if it's going to be for a marriage, but they're definitely going to the court.
Oh my God! See, you really have to do that. You talking about for his court case? Oh my God! Go ahead, E. So they're going to go there with a lawyer, huh?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, they're going to the courthouse. I don't know if it's for a marriage. It may be for a criminal lawsuit. They may have to pay some reparations. Somebody may have to do some time. I don't know if it's going to be matrimony, but one thing we will know for sure, there will be paperwork involved and a judge will have to sign it. We know that for sure.
Robyn, is this wedding happening, Robyn? Can we get some hope from you, Robyn?
Nope. I've been saying it for how long? Nope.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Robyn. Emmanuel, is this going down?
No, I don't think Juan's other girlfriend would appreciate him marrying Robyn.
Oh.
So seriously. So seriously.
Naughty love. Now, Naughty, you got love in your name. Is this wedding going to happen?
In the words of Perry, hell no.
Okay, you're making me choke. Roy here, remember, laugh, love, inspiration. Will this marriage happen?
Did Lisa Rinna get her contract for next season?
OMG. Y'all are messy. Now listen, guys, I had fun with y'all. As we close out, I just want everybody to put in the chat, who is the real Grand Dame? Didn't she Grand Dame it this week? Is she not on the top of the hill Don't she know how to do it? Okay, she know how to be classy when she need to be classy, and she know how to shut you down when she need to shut you down. She said, "You don't use my mother to try to get back on this platform, chick. Okay, because that's what we not going to do. Okay, Karen.
Mhm.
Period. Okay, Wani, this is our final words. Who's the grand dame?
Karen Huger,
Thank
all
you,
day
boo.
long, all day long.
Okay, Sebastian, who's the grand dame?
Miss Karen Huger Nee Wooden.
Okay, all right, Smoke, who's the grand dame?
Karen the Mole Beauty Mark Hugo.
Okay, hello, E. Who? Yes, come on, Miss G. Thank you. Give it up for the grand dame. E. Who's the grand dame?
Karen M.F. Huger.
All right, there you go. Robyn, who is the grand dame?
Karen.
Thank you, Robyn. Emmanuel, who's the grand dame?
Karen
Oh my
Huger
God.
from Surrey County.
You talking about from Surrey County. You know what? Thank you, Emmanuel. But hold on, Ace. Ace, you see, we're about to pull this train in, Ace, and you trying to have turbulence at the security. Thank you, Warrior Security. The grand dame spot is vacant. Oh my, like never. Ace, don't do that, like ever. Nadi, did I come to you? Who's the grand dame?
Karen Huger.
The hashtag Karen, okay? The grand dame. Roy, we're closing this thing out with you. Who is the grand dame?
The one and only queen who had to stand up and take her crown off her head for a few seconds to let a hoe know, don't you ever put my mama's name in your mouth, because I will come across this table and whoop your mother.
She said, "I'ma check that hoe." Okay.
Period. Period.
Period. Point blank. Listen, listen, guys. Yes, security. Okay, you do not. If you come out your mouth, you do not dare say that the grand dame is not Karen Huger. Okay, so listen, guys. Hit that like button on your way out. The train is pulling in the station. I don't know where you're going, but y'all got to get off this train. Okay. The train's off Robyn's track.
Diva, can I say one last thing?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, I went to Jacqueline's Instagram a couple of days ago, and she put, "The simple message of it takes a village is as relevant as ever. We are all in this together. Hillary Clinton, it takes a village." And then she put, "Thankful for my little village who supported me throughout season 7, Real Housewives of Potomac." Now, I think they're both guilty, at some level. But I think Mia is more guilty because she pulled Elisa Rinna by bringing a personal friend and destroyed her on national television.
I think the train just crashed and burned, Emmanuel. We was pulling in.
I'm sorry, I wanted to say it before, but
it derailed.
It derailed. Thank you, Juanita. Because I'm sitting here, I thought, okay, I said, let me sit up. Emmanuel, stop, okay? It takes a village, but you know what, though, Jacqueline? And I like you, Jacqueline, but you got to participate in the village. Everything can't be at my house. It can't always be my chicken, my French fries, my burgers. Your kids here, and we don't know where you at. No, we're not doing that.
Provided the village, yes, it can be. So,
boom, that's it. Listen, guys, we're done. We're out of here. I love you guys. Thanks for getting on this train with us tonight. Don't forget, keep Shanquilla's name at the forefront, okay?
Yes,
make sure you keep saying her name. We gotta find justice. This was this craziest thing. Go ahead, Rhea.
If you did not this week, if at some point in time you can release pink and white balloons on behalf of Shanquilla's birthday, I did it on yesterday. I posted it on my shorts on my page. So go check that out. I want you guys to do the same. Me, Diva, Naughty, and Curves. We want everybody to get pink and white balloons, take a video of you releasing them, and then put them on your social media this week. Hashtag justice for Shanquilla and happy birthday to her today.
Yes. Amen. So thank you, guys. Listen, love y'all. Tomorrow night, Love and Marriage Huntsville reunion part 2. And all I can say is, oh my. And listen, I know a lot of you are huge Melody fans. Get your life together before tomorrow night, because we're gonna
I'm gonna have to say this because I have stuff for Destiny tomorrow, and Tisha. So happy New Year. We'll have a chat tomorrow.
We'll have a chat tomorrow. Bye, guys.
Bye,
Night,
y'all.
everybody.
Y'all have a good night. Love y'all. Bye bye.